Hey YouTube, this is Matthew, and today I'm going to do a HD tutorial with the PSP emulator PPSSPP. I believe this is probably the best PSP emulator out there. It's universal. They have an iOS version, an Android version, a PC version. Just about whatever version you need it, they probably have it there. Right now I'm using the latest one, version 1.2.1, and the game we are going to be playing in HD resolution, which I will show you, is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. Yes. Why I picked this game? One, it's one of the very few games I legally own, and two, my Final Fantasy VII HD tutorial for the EPSXE emulator has done extremely well, better than I could ever hope, better than I could have ever imagined. A lot of comments about people enjoying it, liking it. A lot of people saying it was very informative, and overall, just awesome, positive comments about it. So I decided to continue the trend with PSP. Um, I personally own a PSP. I love it. I love playing it on the go in buses, trains, planes. But one of the problems I had with the PSP was the absolutely small resolution. So thank God for this emulator. I can enjoy the same games on the go I could do at home in HD resolution, and I can play it on my huge monitor, and it will look as great as it possibly can. Now, take into consideration, guys, this is PSP. The resolution PSP is quite low as it is, so take this, tutorial with a grain of salt. Obviously, everything is set to my personal preferences. Obviously, you can set it up to your personal preferences or a preference that your PC can handle. I advise that highly. Make sure you know exactly much your PSP can, how much your PC can handle before you try this. If any problems, just reset your settings back to default and just keep on trying. Find settings that work for you. Don't just go by my settings. So as soon as you load it up, you're gonna be loaded with this menu, your recent games, your games folder, which I can show you because these three are the games I legally own. Kingdom Hearts, Fantasy Star Portable, and Crisis Core. So we're gonna go to settings right here. It will automatically take you to the graphics section of the settings. If you guys are using a controller, go to the control settings, control mappings, and you could configure it. You can configure your controller or your keyboard and mouse how you see fit. I'm using my Xbox 360 wired controller. The emulator actually has pre-configured built-in settings for the Xbox 360 controller that work extremely well. So if you guys have a 360 controller, you don't really have to do much settings. If you guys are using a wired PS3 controller, you're gonna have to set these up manually, but it's super fast, super easy, and it works very well. I used it with my PS3 controller, wired and wireless, and it works great. As well as, of course, the 360 works fine too. So we're gonna go back to the graphics settings. Everything here has been set straight to default. I have not changed anything except for resolution and post-processing shader right here. Those are the only two things I really changed. Everything else is still pretty much at the default level. And of course, I put the FPS counter overlay so that way you can see the frame rates. So that way you know exactly how much frames rate I'm getting because I disabled the sound. So that way you can hear my voice clearly or as clearly as possible with my crappy microphone. So you guys, first of all, we're going to go to rendering resolution. This is where we're going to change the internal resolution of the game to fit it to HD. Now, the PSP resolution, it's super small. We're talking about 480 by 272. That's the native resolution of the PSP. If you press 2x PSP, you're going to get to the resolution of the PlayStation Vita, which I believe is like 954 by 544, somewhere around there. I'll have an exact resolution count on the description page. That way you guys don't have to guess. and don't have to do any type of calculations. I'll put 2x PSP and I'll put the actual resolution of it, 3x, 4x, and so forth. So that way you guys can know exactly what resolutions you guys are going to be playing on, and it'll make the process easier for you guys. For your 720p players, 3x PSP is for you. I believe it's at 1440 by 812. That will be your resolution if you guys want to play at 720p. That's the closest you're going to get to 720p. But for you guys that love to game on 1080p, which is what the resolution I have set forth right now for you guys, that will be 4x PSP. That will be at a resolution of 1920 by 1088. That is the internal resolution, and of course that's higher than 1080p, so it will shrink it down to your size of your monitor, which mine is 1080p. So we're gonna click it right there. And the one thing I do change is post-processing shader. I have it set to natural colors. Now I personally went through all the post-processing shaders, and I found that natural colors and cartoon for this particular game works the best in my personal opinion. This is not fact. I'm not saying it's fact whatsoever. I'm just saying this is my own personal opinion. So I put it to natural colors. Naturally, you guys could experiment. And you guys might think, anti-aliasing better or whatever colors you think's better. Mine personally, I stick with natural colors and maybe cartoon. I did try this with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and I think cartoons gives it a better feel because it is cartoon based. It's not like realistically based. So, but of course, that's my own personal opinion. So right there, that's pretty much it. You guys could just save it, exit out of there, and click on the game. Let's see what happens. Now, forewarned, the video file, the videos, the actual cinematic videos, they're all pre-rendered, so you can't change those. You could only change the internal game as it is. So all these videos, the cinematic videos, sorry guys, they're gonna look very crappy on here because they're made for the PSP itself. Right now, you could tell that sword is a lot more detailed than the original. If you guys ever played this on the original PSP, you can tell that sword is way more detailed. Look at that. Look at the beautiful, vibrant colors on that thing. Let's give a comparison with Zack and Shinra soldiers. You could tell colors are very popping, very vibrant. The lights, everything, the briefing room, you can actually see it very good. And that Shinra soldier looks awesome in blue. To give you guys a quick thing, let me just do a quick fight for you guys so you guys can show actual gameplay and not just me talking about it. So right here, it dips a little bit, 26, but flawlessly, just beautiful, flawless. Look at that. Getting 30 frames a second, which is the... Oh, he shot me. Which is the frame rate of the PSP, except for God of War. I think God of War does 60 frames per second. And look at that. Didn't lag, didn't do whatever. Obviously, I know the capabilities of my PC, so I didn't like jack up everything too much, or else I'll be losing resolution. But there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below, guys. Comment if this tutorial was helpful at all. Let me just give you another side-by-side comparison. Like, dislike, comment below, guys. If you feel this video has helped you whatsoever, share it gladly. Hopefully in the future I can give you guys better content video and just better quality videos in general. I'm really trying to give you guys the best quality tutorial videos that I possibly can. And of course, I'll try to set up a donation button. So if you guys feel my channel is worth donating to, it probably is in my opinion. I just do this. I'd love to do this, but if you guys feel like my video is worth donating to, please donate. I will use all your donations to help make better videos, better equipment, better PC, so I could render these guys faster, give you faster video uploads. Hopefully, guys, soon I give you some giveaways to show the love again, because I truly appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch my videos and commenting. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you think this video helped you guys in any way, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, guys, have an awesome day. If you guys need help, just leave comments below. I'll try to get back to you guys and help you guys in any way, shape, or form. Thanks again so much for watching, guys. Have an awesome day.